Yes, kings and queens, I get opportunity to pray for our ancestors, get wisdom, and of course, this stone was used by our ancestors. As you see, this is natural, as I said. You cannot push it. I'm here, as I said, to seek wisdom, to pray for our ancestors. If God has given these stones the power to stand like this, let us also God give us the power to stand like these stones to help our mother continent Africa. Let us get the same power as these stones carrying each other for we Africans to come together. You see, these stones are united, supporting each other. Let us also God give us the wisdom to be like these stones, to kill and support one another. You see, these stones, the down one is supporting this one is supporting this one. If Africa or Africans, we can do the same like these stones are doing here, we can move forward. Let us Ghanaian support Burkina Faso. Let us, the people of Burkina Faso, support Nigerians support South Africans support Tanzanians, like the way these stones are doing. You can see the power of unity. These stones are standing here due to their unity. And let us Africans become in a united ways like these stones. Let us, our God, help us to have a unity like these stones. So, kings and queens, I'm here to get the wisdom, power from our ancestors. I know I will get wisdom from our ancestors, from our nature. As you see, this is the power of the nature. So, kings and queens, you may think that maybe these stones is man-made. As I said before, this is not man-made. You see, this is natural. This stone is supporting this one, and this one supporting this one supporting this one. So this cannot move down here because it's supported by this and it's supported by this. And the top one, this one, the third one, this is supporting that one, but this is supported by this one. And also here you see the third stones, second, this one is this and this supporting this one. So what does this mean? This means that Africans, if we can come together like this stone, you see 1 2 3 4 5 6, we can make wonders. So this is the thing that I come to learn here, that through unity we can do things. Through our coming together we can be strong. You cannot shake these stones because of their unity. You cannot remove this one because of their unity. So this is a big lesson for us. That's why I have traveled to come to this area, and this is the good demonstrations of the unity of things. So as the people of Africa, if we can unite like these stones, we can hone our resources, we can process our resources, we can add value to our resources. But without unity, we are going nowhere. Let us learn from our nature. This is the lesson from our nature. It is teaching us the importance of coming together. These stones are coming together. Thank you. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my dear kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. You are most welcome. I'm here in our homeland. As you see, this is showing us how Africa is so beautiful. You see there at downfall there, how Africa is so beautiful, how Africa is so blessed. But I have promised you to share with you the wonders of these stones. These stones were used by our ancestors to monitor enemies who came far from this area. So when our ancestors was sitting on the top of those stones, they monitored some enemies. So this is point one. There's another point somewhere there where our ancestors also used this point to monitor enemies. And also this is an historical place where our ancestors came to pray for their gods. You know, sometimes we think that our ancestors were Christians or were Islams. No, our ancestors were praying in, or they are using African spirituality. And that's why I'm here. I'm here also to get wisdom from our ancestors. Have been becoming Eurocentric for many years, for many times, So this time around, I want to become an African. That's why I have traveled a lot of miles to come here to pray for my ancestors, to pray for the continent of Africa, and to ask for forgiveness for what we have done. At this age, I didn't contribute much as I should. If you compare my age with the age of Kwame Nkrumah or Julius Nyerere or Thomas Sankara when they fought for independence, you can understand I have done nothing except being here in social media. But I need to get blessing from our ancestors to see how I can contribute positive to my mother continent, Africa. If all of us can contribute positive, we can change this continent. This continent has everything. This continent is so blessed, as you see. So green, it means the land is fertile. So green, it means there's water underground. So green, it means there's minerals, but it is the poorest continent in this health. Why? Because we, the people of Africa, we are not doing much better. We are not contributing, especially we young people. We are not contributing much as we should. We are so powerful, but we are not doing well concerning on the issue of development, economics. So kings and queens, I think we need to go back to the drawing table where we have made mistakes and why these things are happening today. Kings and queens, as I said, this is an historical place, and you see how it looks like. My brother here is praying. You see, he has improved his faith, praying for his ancestors. So don't worry. So you see how it looks like. So nice, so beautiful. And this is the Africa that we are talking about. See, there, those areas where people getting their daily needs. There's minerals there, water there, some farms there. So this is beautiful, beautiful continent. So kings and queens, I hope now you have get some point, you have got some idea about this area, and I'll continue to explore hidden truths about your mother continent, Africa, and of course I'll continue to share. You know, I've been seeing the Chinese, Europeans coming. When they come, they take some hints concerning about your mother continent, Africa. That's why you find sometimes our history being written, or some truth or some hidden things being written by Europeans. So this time we want to write our whole history as a people of Africa to make sure that the coming generation must understand and learn what we have done as the people of Africa. So kings and queens, join me with this wonderful journey.